todos. Welcome back to Seville. It's day 26. Means 2 more days. 2 more days of this view. I'm up on my terrace, fancy terrace that I can look upon the city from, and it's pretty cool. I mean, being able to get this view regularly was worth the price of the place I'm staying at, which I should probably show you guys. It's a neat little place. Has its foibles, don't get me wrong, but it's a tiny little place and it's very charming. And like I said, it has this terrace which makes up for any foibles you might not like. But so tonight I'm trying to do my video a little early because I got something special today, or I'm doing something special today. So instead of a video where I tell you about my day and all that, what I've done over the last few days, I've collected a couple of videos because I started to get obsessed. I think I mentioned this in a previous video about what you miss when you don't look up. And because it is cool, like, you know, you're walking down the alleyway, it seems very plain, you look up and they've got like fantastic buildings with all kinds of neat stuff going on up there. You know, and you miss a lot of the architecture, a lot of the stuff. A lot of people like dress up their terraces. Some places are really interesting because they're a narrow alleyway and you can't see the dressings that they have going on the side of the building, but they maintain them anyway. Like, they don't have to do it, but they do it. And I think that's awesome. It shows a lot of pride, and good for you. I'd like to say that I'd do the same if I could, and I had some kind of artistic talent and for that kind of stuff. So, that in mind, please check out this collection of surprisingly pretty places that you wouldn't have noticed had you not looked up. Some of you might know, I like going to see those comic book movies. I like, you know, the Marvel, the MCU, and I've been going to see all of them in the theater pretty much the day they come out over the last, I don't know how long, quite a while. I didn't catch all the first ones and stuff. Because quite frankly, if I'm being honest, I didn't think they'd be good. Maybe with the exception of Iron Man. But honestly, like Captain America, who's going to see that? Turns out a lot of people, and it was really good, you know, and they got better over the years. Anyway, this isn't about movies and MCUs and comic books and stuff. But to tie things in together, I'm going to be away, you know, and the new movie comes out today, or has already come out, and there's already spoilers on the internet. And you know, I've got that FOMO. You know, I don't want to hear about the spoilers. I don't want the movies ruined, so I want to be there on the first day. So, or as early as possible anyway. So that means I might have to be going to a theater in Spain, which that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to go to the movies in Spain, in Seville. Now, the funny thing is when I started out with this idea, I was, based on what I read and everything, seemed like I had about a 50-50 chance of it being in English with Spanish subtitles, and worst case scenario to be in Spanish with English subtitles. But in Seville, it's a lot less English than a lot of other places. And how many tourists go to the movies when they come to Seville? Like, not many people come for 28 days. So, you know, why would you go to the movies, right? Do it when you get back. But I'm gonna do that regardless. You can hear the bells going off in the background. Another perk of having the terrace. So cool. You know, sometimes this happens at like midnight, and my bedroom is just like right over there. So this is what I hear as I'm going to sleep, which is kind of nice. I was warned the first day that I'd hear them a lot. Anyway, what I was saying was there was a good chance, it seemed, when I first thought up of this plan that to be in English. But from what the impression I got now is I'm going to go to the movies and I'm going to sit there and it's going to be completely in Spanish. And I thought about like saying, okay, well, if I'm not going to understand it, like what I've learned over the last couple of days is that I do not know how to speak Spanish. I mean, I know like, you know, a couple dozen words and that. It seems like I can understand it. I'm doing the Duolingo. I'm doing really well at it. But when I'm confronted with it and trying to use it, I was trying to buy a little bit more coffee today. And I just like, I've already had this conversation. I've already been to the coffee place. I've talked to this lady. We've had discussions. No words were coming out. I couldn't figure out how to say anything. And this morning at the market, I was getting a couple of supplies because I only really have the next couple of days. And, you know, I'm trying to, for whatever reason, I got it in my head. I wanted to tell the lady that the olive oil that I bought was really good. And I wanted some more. And because I'm going to take some home. And I couldn't figure out how to say it. Just not at all. And I don't understand in the moment why I didn't just like plug it into translator and worry about it. But I'm standing there like an idiot, like, próximo comprar oliva. Muy bien. That's all I could do. And she just stared at me like, you know, like I was speaking a different language. Anyway, where was it? Oh yeah, comic book movie. So I'm gonna go, you know, I thought about like skipping it and whatever, but you know, then I thought, you know, this is gonna be an experience, right? I'm gonna come to a different place and I'm gonna go see this movie and I'm not gonna understand anything they say, but I'm gonna see it, right? I'm gonna pick it up and, you know, we'll see. And this is how much I do not want to have the movie ruined by spoilers. I'm going to go and watch it in a language that I can understand and get the gist. And maybe watch one of those summary videos when I get home. in English. But I'm going to have popcorn. I'm going to have Spanish popcorn and Spanish, I don't know what else you get at the movies now. And it's going to be fun. So it's an experience. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well out there. I hope I can get this video edited quickly enough. And tomorrow I'm off to a fun day trip. Some people have guessed where I'm going. Some people have got it right. Some people have not got it right. I can't make it that far in a day, even with the fast trains. Anyway, I'm going to be away tomorrow, and then it's going to be my last day. And if you have any suggestions, any at all, as to what you think I should do in my last day in Seville, please let me know. I have a little bit of work to do in the morning, but then I'm gonna wander around and I'm gonna see what there's left to see. And then on Monday I'm off again. So I should get going so I can watch my movie I won't understand. And I really hope everyone is doing well out there. I hope you're planning your vacations. If you're watching this on YouTube, I would love it if you could subscribe. It really, really helps me out, reach a lot more people. Another thing that helps out are the likes, the comments. And the comments aren't about the algorithm at all. The comments are really just about me and how much I enjoy interacting with everyone, and I really appreciate it. Keep the messages, keep the comments coming. I really do appreciate it. It touches me to know that people are watching and are appreciating and liking these silly little videos. So thank you. With that, I will say adios. Hasta mañana. Good night, everyone. So how did I do? I kept up with the movie okay. I figured out what happened. I mean, you follow along. Definitely was jokes that I missed. Some oohs, ahs, laughter from the crowd that I couldn't participate in. Overall, fun, interesting. A couple of things of note. Popcorn is not neon yellow like it is back home. Tastes the same though. Interesting. Also, the building is a nicer building. Like it's a mall and a Cineplex. But the cool thing is they have this like center section right in the middle. So the mall surrounds this whole thing. And it's like this island, and you go up to the second floor. And the second floor has bridges to all the theaters. So it's an operating mall in the bottom, and then the theater rooms are up top. It's quite a clever little architecture layout. It was fun. They also don't air condition the theater, at least not in February. It was warm. It was very warm with all those people in it. But overall, fun experience. And again, too, I don't know as much Spanish as I think I do, because even just trying to order popcorn was like a lot of grunting and pointing. What can you do? Anyway, I gotta go to bed.